smoke spirals to the sky. The crowd's alive, every roar a battle cry. Every corner's conquest, every lap we claim. Unit 58, forever burning our name. This is our season, the track's our battlefield. Burning rubber, chasing dreams, our fate is sealed. Unit 58, no brakes, no turning back. Together we're the thunder, tearing up the track.
Hello and welcome to week 2 of season 2 for VRS. Yeah, my iRacing is not showing. There we go. Good start. Today it's Dave and I at Watkins, Glen. For 3 hours, Dave will be starting the race. We've got qualifying coming up now. Do you have the qualifying set up, Dave, or do you want me to load it for you?
I've just loaded.
Okay. There were quite a few entries for this race. I think it was something like 400 and something teams registered for this session.
Okay, Guy, we've got 2 laps to get the job done. The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 26 Celsius.
Irritatingly, the new UI makes it very difficult to see how many splits there are for this race.
The leader's just done a 144.74. The leader has just done a 144.62. P4. Sector 3 is 0.46 off the pace. The leader's just done a 143.72.
Good attempt. P11 at the moment.
The guy ahead has just posted a 145.18.
That's no good. $59 cars.
So I think 7 splits is how many we got for this
New
session,
fastest lap for Murty, 143.53.
which is quite impressive.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day where it was like, if we got 2 splits in this session, it would be a miracle. How long is left in this qualifying session? 50 seconds. So P15, you starting pit lane or on the grid?
I don't like Watkins because it's a shit show. First time through those fucking S's. Quick ones.
Down to P17. So it's entirely up to you.
That's the end of the
Whatever
session.
you feel
17th
comfortable
place.
doing. Is it a full formation lap? I wonder. Oh my god. What is going on?
The lights just went out.
Is this a night race?
Yeah.
Like, sim time is 11:35 at night. This is not what I was promised. I have done 0 night running.
Yeah. Fuck you, iRacing. No, sorry. Streaming. F you, iRacing.
No, it's fine. You can swear. I've marked the thing saying it's not a kid-friendly stream.
Okay, tits.
I'm just confused because like the event page says
6:05 or something.
weather conditions. Yeah, 6:05 p.m. late afternoon. Like but sometimes
You know how good this is going to go for me now.
You know,
Well, folks, welcome to one of our shorter fucking streams.
just watch we end up winning this race. Like that's a bit.
Cold tyres all round. P17.
Like that's. I'm at a loss for words right now.
Rolling start. Get ready. Follow car number 8 in the right column.
Like the forecast does for some reason say
The
6
safety car
p.m.
speed is 69
qualifying
kilometers per hour.
is at like 6:25 p.m. and then the race is at fucking 11:30 something. Okay, well, it seems like we now also have to start looking out for, checking the forecast before a race weekend, because it's saying that it's late afternoon actually doesn't matter.
This whole game is a schmozzle.
Yeah. Like I'm genuinely irritated right now.
You are. I got to do 2 stints in the one fucking condition I'd never want to race in.
Like, if we get to the end of my stint without and we haven't died, I will take the second. I'll take the final one. So you don't have to do it. But yeah, let's try remain optimistic and see what we can get done here. Like, I want to go onto the forums and be like, what the fuck is this, though? Like, give us, tell us the time of day for the session, for the race part of the session. Not, oh, it's a late afternoon session because the 3-minute practice session starts at 6 p.m.
Must have been like a 5-hour grid walk.
One of the fucking feature racers had a car explode on circuit and they had to resurface it. This is like the first running of the Las Vegas Grand Prix all over again.
Okay, Guy, get ready. Floor it. Green, green, green.
Good luck.
All clear on pit exit. Terrible start, mate, but the race isn't over yet. Yellow flag, 2 litres left. The next car is Bryce, car number 20, B licence, and their rating is 1.6. There's an incident in the outer loop. It looks like it's Dennis.
Car stopped on the left.
Incident in turn 6. It looks like Bevetto. Yellow flag. Watch out.
Piece of bodywork on the right. Slow car on the right.
You're reeling P52 in. The gap is now 1.5. Alright, Guy. The next car is Gary, car number 41, and their rating is 1.5. There's an incident in tow. We think it might be Dennis. Incident in turn 10. We think it might be Daniel. Carla, clear left. B50. The guy in front is Costa, car number 31, and their rating is 1.5. There's an incident in the outer loop. Looks like
my
it's
PC
Aaron and
is
Murtagh,
shitting
left
itself.
side. Clear left, Carla, clear left.
Oh my god.
Nice one, Guy. Good pass. Eyes front. There's an incident in turn 6. It looks like Niklaus. The next car is Taylor,
Why?
car number 67, B licence. And their rating is 1.6.
Is it related to mine?
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Pardon?
Is it related to mine?
No, like, I don't know what's going on, but the car ahead of you is just flashing in and out of existence. And I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna just disconnect and reconnect quickly, Dave. Right, no. Bro.
Incident in turn 9.
I don't know what iRacing has done with this latest update. But now, like, I've got an even better graphics card now, and like, shit is not going well.
Oh,
Oh no. That's not a good sound.
I'm getting freezing. I'm in the lead yet? Oh, freezing.
Two litres remaining. B26. Alright, Guy, the next car is Xavier, car number 9, and their rating is 1.6. That's a new fastest lap for Hogan, 158.14. You're reeling Xavier in, the gap's now 3.0. Fastest lap for Sven, 145.19. There's an incident in. It looks like Bruno clear right. B25. The guy in front is Grice, car number 20. B license, and their rating is 1.6. There's an incident in the outer loop. It looks like it's
Ooh.
Andras. Yellow flag. There's an incident in Heel. We think it might be Minder. Yellow flag. The car in front of us is now James, car number 5, and their rating is 1.6. 22nd place. The gap to P21. Ahead is now 4.0 seconds. Incident in turn 9. We think it might be Thomas and Sahin. The gap behind is now 4.1.
So, like, I'm not entirely sure how this race has played out to this point. That we were down in 50-something after starting in the pit, and are now 30-something places up in P22.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm really not sure what happened.
There was a massive crash, and I went right, and there would have been 7 cars there, I reckon.
Yeah, I saw there's 7 meatballs at the moment.
P21.
So, but that 7 meatballs doesn't account for the 30 places we've gained. You know? You're just that fast, Dave.
Okay, Guy, the next car is 3 laps behind. The car ahead is Dries, car number 26, C license, and their rating is 1.5. There's an incident in turn 6. It looks like it's Taylor, Hastings, and Van Dyke. The gap to Dries in front is now 2.9. There's an incident in turn 10. It looks like Van Dyke. Yellow flag. The gap to B17 ahead is increasing. It's now 3.2 seconds. There's a car leaving the pit lane. Incident in turn 1. It looks like Garcia, 18th. gap to P19. Behind is now 3.5 seconds. Okay, Guy, the next car is 2 laps behind. There's an incident in turn 11. It looks like it's Gaia. Yellow flag.
Car on the inside turn 11. Slow car up ahead there on the right.
The guy in front is Gaia, car number 4, and their rating is 1.5. That lap time was 147.32. Sector 2 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
Oh,
Incident in the inner loop. We think it might be Gaia.
Yeah, that was the guy that had the incident in the front. Oh my goodness.
The car in front is Dries, car number 26, C license, and their rating is 1.5.
Shoo-wee.
P17. Your lap time was at 147.01. Car left. Still there. Clear left. The gap in front is now 2.9 seconds. The gap to Mike behind is now 2.4. The gap to Dries ahead is now 2.2. There's an incident in turn 9. It looks like Hastings. There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like it's LS and Baker. Yellow flag.
Cars off on the left and right.
The gap ahead is now 1.8 seconds. Okay, Guy, the next car is a lap behind.
Thank this guy,
Car
please.
right, clear right.
Cool.
16th place. That last lap was a 146.02. New fastest lap for pair 144.89. P15. The gap to Dries ahead is now 1.7 seconds.
so much concentration happening right now.
Fastest lap for Murty, 144.78.
Yep, I can't see like that brake marker.
Well, you haven't died, so it's going fine, I'd say.
Okay, Guy, come on, stay focused.
That apex is
and
hard to
exits.
see.
Apexes and exits. P13. The car ahead is Bruno, car number 300, and their rating is 1.5. You're reeling, P12. In, the gap is 3.7. The car in front is 7 laps behind. This driver's not got a good reputation. Be careful here. Sector 1 time's okay. Sector 2 is 1.8, off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6, off the pace. The gap to P12 in front is now 2.9. On your left. Clear left. The gap to P12 ahead is now 2.6. That's a new fastest lap for Murty, 144.70. The gap in front is now 3.2 seconds. There's an incident in turn 1. We think it might be Sahin.
Is that a quick freeze there?
Dear.
The gap in front is now 2.8 seconds. Okay, Guy, the next car is 3 laps behind. 13th place. The gap in front is now 1.2 seconds. Clear on your right. Right side's clear.
You got that one for me?
Yep, can do.
And just had a massive freeze.
The guy ahead is 7 laps behind.
Yeah, my PC is also struggling. I don't know why.
The gap to Bruno ahead is now 2.0 seconds.
Just keep doing what you're doing as best you can. Oh.
There's an incident in turn 9. It looks like Levi.
Nice avoid. Estimated 11 laps left in your stunt.
You've just done a 147.09. Baker behind is pitting now. The gap ahead is now 2.7 seconds. P12. P11. Left side. Clear left. That lap was a 146.33. Okay, Guy, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. Left side. Clear left. Car left. Hold your line. Clear left. Good pass, mate. That was fucking brilliant. Alright, Guy. The next car is car number 25, B license, and their rating is 1.5. Ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits. He's faster than you, entering turn 1. We're looking alright here. Keep your concentration nice and smooth. P10.
All freeze.
Almost there. Almost end of your stunt. I'm just going to go to the bathroom quickly. I'll be right back.
Yep. Rothboss.
Okay, Guy, you're reeling car number 25 in. The gap's now 0.08. Okay, Guy, ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits. They're faster than us through the inner loop. Nicely done.
I'm back. Did you
Man,
just do
watch that pass into the bus stop. I didn't see my brake marker, and I made it somehow.
Good fucking job.
The leader, Sven, is pitting. The guy in front is 1 lap behind. P6. Alright, Guy, the next car is Burke, car number 18. Car right. Right side's clear. The car in front of us is 11 laps behind. This guy's not got a good reputation. Be a bit careful here. The leader, Fong, is pitting. Burke, ahead, is pitting.
Two to go.
Well done, Guy. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. You're now in the lead. You're matching race pace. This is good.
Yeah, you're leading the race.
Car left. Clear left. The driver in front of us is 6 laps behind. Car number 25. He's getting closer. The gap's now 2.8 seconds. He's faster than you into turn 1.
Boxing this one or the next one?
Next one. Well, you have officially
Car behind
led
is pitting.
a lap of this race.
That was a 1:45.80.
Nice. Start second last. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, code brown.
Yeah, just because you've led a lap of the race now doesn't mean you can bin it on your in lap. Okay, remember box, 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 box.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit is 64 kilometers per hour.
Good job, Dave.
Thanks.
100 meters.
I'm gonna have to run when I get out.
50
Yep,
meters.
that's fine.
Alright, just take it easy.
2 liters remaining.
Shall do.
Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching. Left side. Clear left. You've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them. Okay, Guy, the next car is Andrew, car number 20, and their rating is 1.5. Car right. He's still there. Still there. Clear right. Looks like P6 has gone off in the outer loop. The car in front of us is 9 laps behind. Tenth position. It's closing the gap. It's now 0.5. Right, the guy ahead of us is car number 39, and their rating is 1.5. P9.
Oh, fuck. Should be fine.
Okay, Guy. The next
Meh.
car is Bruno, car number 300, and their rating is 1.5. The next car is 3 laps behind. Tenth position. Stay between the lines, please, Guy.
Welcome back.
Incident in the outer loop. Yellow flag, caution.
Just tell me what the rear of the car looks like, please. I had a bit of an oopsie out of the bus stop on the previous lap. It sounded like I grazed the wall, but didn't hit it too hard. But I'm not sure.
Right rear looks a little bit scuffed.
But otherwise, like, looks fine.
Yeah,
Like, big scuffed or just minor scuff?
hard to tell in the dark, but minor.
Cool.
B9. P10 is reeling you in. The gap's now 2.2. They're faster than us into the inner loop. Your lap time was 146.88. Sector 1 is 1.8 seconds off the pace.
Fuck, did I get 4x?
The gap behind is now 1.1. There's an incident in turn 1. Incident in tow. It looks like it's Alan. New fastest lap for Murty, 144.67. P8. Use all the track, force them to find the gap. They're quicker than you entering tow. Car right. Right side's clear. Come on, Guy. Don't panic, we'll get him back. The next car is James, car number 5, and their rating is 1.6.
What gear should I be in for the top of the hill here?
I just like creeping around in third, because when you accelerate in second, it's like oversteers too much.
car.
The gap to 8th place. Ahead is increasing. It's now 2.2. E9.
Missed my fucking brake marker there. Fuck, man.
There's an incident in turn 1. We think it might be Levi. The gap to James in front is now 5.2 seconds.
Don't know why I shifted down into third there. Ugh. Come on. Bless you.
The gap to P8 ahead is increasing. It's now 7.4 seconds. Fastest lap for Murty, 144.63. The gap to 8th place ahead is increasing. It's now 9.1 seconds. There's an incident in turn 1. We think it might be Murty. That lap was a 146.74. The gap in front is now 8.1. James, ahead is pitting. P8. Okay, Guy, the next car is car number 25, B license, and their rating is 1.5. The gap to car number 25 ahead is now 11 seconds.
Oh, this guy behind you started on pole.
Okay.
Your last lap time was a 1:46.26. Alright, Guy, your lap times are pretty consistent. The gap to Holmes behind is now 12 seconds.
Yeah, he either does 44s or low 45s.
The car in front of us is 10 laps behind. This guy's reputation's a bit sketchy, bear it in mind. The gap to Holmes behind is now 11 seconds. The leader, Steve, is pitting. Fong, car number 29, is leading the race. P7. Okay, Guy, the next car is 3 laps behind. The gap to P8 behind is increasing. It's now 10 seconds. There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like Burke. Alright, Guy. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
Nice.
Holmes, behind, is pitting. You're reeling. Car number 25 in. The gap is 12 seconds. You've just done a 146.86. Left side. Clear left. Okay, Guy, you're reeling. Car number 25 in. The gap is now 12 seconds. Right, the guy ahead of us is 6 laps behind. The car ahead is 7 laps behind. Okay, Guy, that's half distance. We think about 13 laps of fuel remaining. That lap time was 146.81. The gap to B6 in front is now 11 seconds. The car in front is 6 laps behind.
Just going to leave you for a couple of minutes, Nick.
Cool. Fucking hell.
Baron, car number 08 is now leading.
I could have a decent fucking lap. Thanks, Darren. Not sure when you sent that.
That was 146.89.
Nah.
Keep it within the track limits. P7.
I'm back.
Cool, welcome
The
back.
gap in front is now 13 seconds. Car left. Still there. Clear left.
I don't know whether to thank that dude or not.
That's, I don't
Okay,
know.
Guy. The next car is 10 laps behind. The
Because
driver
like,
in
he
front
didn't
had a lot
exactly
of
make it
incidents
easy.
buried in mind.
Like, it's sort of only when I got the, run on him down the straight, he was like, oh my, and then I fucked that up. There.
The gap to 6th place. Ahead is increasing. It's now 14 seconds. That lap was a 147.77. Grice, behind is pitting.
Like, people are doing weird fucking stuff.
The car ahead is 1 lap behind. You're reeling 6th place. In. The gap is now 13 seconds. You've just done a 146.81.
Fuck.
Alright, Guy, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. You have 5 incident points. The gap ahead is now 13 seconds. Baron, car number 08, is now in the lead. Incident in turn 1. It looks like it's Baker. The gap in front is now 12 seconds. Car left. Clear left. Okay, Guy, the next car is 8 laps behind. The gap to car number 25 ahead is now 11 seconds. The guy in front is 11 laps behind. The driver in front's not known for playing fair, be careful.
.8 laps.
Your lap times are improving. This is exactly what we need. That's a new fastest lap for pair, 1:44.51. The gap to car number 25 ahead is now 10 seconds.
Fuck.
There's an incident in turn 10. We think it might be Sahin. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate. Okay, Guy, the next car is 8 laps behind. Baron, car number 08 is leading the race. The leader, Baron, is pitting. Bruno, car number 300, is now leading. Okay, Guy. You're reeling, B6 in. The gap is 9.8. Three laps of fuel remaining.
Good buffer. The gap ahead is now 10 seconds. .0 laps there.
Yeah, 2.9 at the line.
This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. P3, only 2 laps of fuel left. The gap to P2 ahead is increasing. It's now 8.8.
No, I'm gonna have to box into this lap. I won't be able to squeeze out another one. I started saving fuel too late.
You've only got enough fuel for this lap.
Am I taking it to the end, or are you getting in again?
What do you feel like?
I feel you are quicker, but obviously you don't like driving in the dark, so it's up to you, man.
Fastest lap for pair, 144.50.
Pardon?
I'll jump in.
Okay, cool.
The gap in front is now 8.0.
I think you might have to do some saving
this lap,
throughout
please,
your...
guy.
Either you're going to have to save throughout your stint, or you're going to have to do a splash.
The leader, Bruno, is pitting.
Like, how many laps did you get in your first stint?
I pitted lap 33.
So you got 33 laps in, huh?
Yeah, this is lap. You're going to be pitting on 64.
Yeah, so
Box
I
in
was
300 meters.
Oh, it says 65.
5.
Yeah, so I think I only got 32 laps. Where is our dude there?
100 meters. 50 meters.
Oh, fuck's sakes. I think...
Front left, 62%. Rear left, 77.
Like, you're gonna need to try and aim
2
for 35
remaining.
laps in your stint.
Murty, car
or
number 13, is now in the lead.
we're gonna have to splash. I reckon... we just... what you call it?
I will report you. You're crazy.
I reckon we just go all out and aim for doing a splash later in the race.
T'es vraiment qu'une merde, toi.
There's a car approaching, stay behind the line.
That's just my thoughts and feelings on the matter. Also,
Car in
remember
front
cold
is
tires.
Pavel,
Good luck.
car number 38, and their rating is 1.6. Left side. Clear left. On your left. Clear left. Okay, Guy, the next
Well, that
car
was
is
spicy.
6 laps behind.
Yep.
Should we? So the car behind you still needs to box.
Seventh position.
Okay, so previous P8 peeled off into the pits. New P8. They boxed 10 laps before us.
The leader's pitting now.
So they'll need another stop.
Right side. Clear right. The gap to Andrew behind is increasing. It's now 8.2. The car in front of us is 6 laps behind. We think P6 has gone off in turn 1. Right side's clear. Alright, Guy, the next car is car number 25. B license, and their rating is 1.5. Baron, car number 08, is leading the race. On your right. Clear right. The next car is 6 laps behind. Your lap time was 1:46.16. The gap to Andrew behind is now 6.6.
That explains why this guy ahead is racing so hard. Car ahead of him is full position for him. So just an update on cars around
The gap
you.
to Andrew behind is now 5.7.
P8, 9, and 10 behind all have to box again. So going P8 up to P9, they came out of the pits lap 56, 48, and 49. We came out of the pits on
Baron,
lap
car number
66.
08 is now in the lead.
Okay.
So they will all have to pit again. And then just in front, everyone in front of you is going to have to box again, barring P6. If they save well enough, then they might be able to make it to the end. But I don't know what their pit strategy is.
Sector 1 is 0.31 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.4 off the pace. You need to find a 10th in Sector 3.
Ooh.
The gap to P8 behind is now 5.6. Okay, Guy, the next car is 6 laps behind. P7. That last lap was a 146.67.
I'm just gonna grab a drink quickly. I'll be right back.
Go ahead. I'm just going to take this opportunity to say that this broadcast is brought to you by Cousin Shakunel.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
The gap to 8th place behind is now 6.1 seconds.
Flippy saying thanks, Dave. Same for Vanessa.
You're welcome.
What did you do?
What did I do?
Yeah, what did you do?
I just did something you haven't done all the whole stream.
What did I do?
Nothing.
Or what didn't
That's what
I
had
do?
to do. Tell anyone who's bought the stream to them.
That's good consistency. Keep it up. The gap to Andrew behind is now 7.4. Baron, car number 08, is now leading.
Do you have any idea what your fuel consumption per lap was?
Just say again.
Do you know what your fuel consumption per lap was?
I can go back and check for you. Da 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 da. Da da.
I'm getting like around anywhere from 3.17 to 3.2.
Génie, hein.
Car right. Clear right.
Okay, so when I was saving, roughly 3.2. When I wasn't, it was
Driver
around
in front of us is
3.5.
6 laps behind.
3.6.
incident in turn 1. It looks like it's Thomas. You've just done a 148.04. Sector 1 is 3.6 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 6.7 off the pace. Sector 3 times okay. There's an incident in tow. It looks like Sven.
Ooh.
The gap to Andrew behind is increasing. It's now 8.2.
Good avoidance.
Okay, Guy, the next car is 8 laps behind. The driver in front's reputation's not good. Take care.
It's Mr. Per Kvist behind you.
Yep.
No, Bert. Don't slow me down with stupidity.
Car right.
You're a fuckhead, Bert.
Clear right. The car in front of us is now 1 lap behind. The gap behind is now 7.7.
Like, he's fucking quick though. Like, he's doing 45s.
Your last lap time was a 147.07. Car left.
Fucking idiots!
Still there. Clear left. Car clear right.
An idiot.
Half want to mess, go back, just jump back to message him and be like, good job, nice overtake. Well executed.
Andrew
Dumb as
is reeling
fuck.
you in. The gap's now 7.1. They're quicker than us entering turn 1.
So the
The
auto
gap to
fuel,
Andrew behind is increasing. It's now 8.2 seconds.
the auto fuel says it's going to need to add 7 liters.
Incident in turn 1. We think it might be Hastings.
Well, I can't save that much.
No. Okay, well, to be fair, it is also adding an extra lap's worth of, like a buffer lap. And if it's calculating at like 3.5 liters per lap, then essentially it's saying 1 lap plus a safety lap. So irritatingly.
So essentially, there's a top 10 there.
Like, I think top 10 is definitely happening. Because, like I said, everyone behind us and ahead of us, barring one, is going to need to make another stop. Like, if I managed to just squeeze an extra lap out of the tank earlier in my stint, then I think we would have been fine.
Okay, Guy, the next car is 8 laps behind. This guy's rep is below average. Watch yourself.
Like, I'm pretty sure, as it stands, we're on for a P7.
Baron, car number 08, is leading the race.
Because while P6 ahead of us probably doesn't need to box again,
Andrew, behind, is pitting.
you know, maybe
You're reeling. Car
they
number
don't have
25
enough fuel
in.
and they
The
run
gap's
out
now
and we
10
can still
seconds.
get it, or they have an accident with someone, one of the the top 5, and you know. But I think on pace and strategy, we're looking at P7. You've also brought the car down, the gap down from P to P6 from 16 seconds when you left the pits to 9.2 seconds. P2 has pulled the trigger and gone for box. I think they're out already. No, they're still in the box.
There's a car leaving the pits. Your lap time was at 1:46.00.
That was a very long stop for them. Oh my god.
They're not next to me, are they?
No.
There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like Mike.
Maybe they forgot to turn tyres off.
Maybe. Let me check. Because, like, that was a very long stop. I don't exactly remember what the gap was between them and the leaders when they boxed. Yeah, that car got raised up onto jacks. So by the time P1 was going through turn 1, P2 was making their way around the final corner into the pit lane. So that's a rough estimation of the gap. Okay, so also, but thanks to them,
The guy in front is Fong, car number 29,
I
and
have
their rating
remembered
is 1.5.
to turn off tires for you.
That was 1:46.58. You're a second off in sector 1. The gap to Fong ahead is now 4.0. Car left. Clear left. Left, clear left.
under 30 minutes to go. According to last 5 average, you are lapping quicker than everyone else in the top 10, barring P10.
Nice.
So also another quick update. P8, 9 and 10 behind have all boxed for their final stop. But P8 is a minute and
Okay, Guy,
8.
you're reeling. Fong in. The gap is 2.5.
A minute and 8 behind you, so they won't jump us when we have to do our stop. .7 laps at the line. Okay, I'm just adjusting the extra lap worth of fuel. So instead of a full lap, it's going to only
The
do
gap ahead is now
0.4 of a lap
2.2.
based on how much I think you're going to end the stint with. Because like if you come into the box with like 0.8 of a lap worth of fuel, there's no point in putting an extra lap in and just doing like the difference essentially. So shave off a little bit of time in the stop there as well.
You've just done a 146.24. The gap to Fong ahead is now 0.8. There's an incident in the inner loop. Yellow flag. On your right. Clear right. The gap to P6 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.3. That was a 147.35. Come on, try fucking harder. It has 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes. Stick with him, keep him under pressure. There's an incident in turn 6. It looks like it's Smith and Benjamin. There's an incident in turn 11.
Ooh,
It looks like
ooh,
Hastings.
ooh. That's unfortunate.
P6. Alright, Guy. The next car is 2 laps behind.
Does Alvin look like he's got damage or something?
Like he's
The guy in
missing
front is car
most
number
of the front
25,
of his car.
B license, and their rating is 1.5.
We'll just keep an eye on what he's doing. Oh,
How many fucking
Yeah.
incidents have we avoided this race?
a lot. He had no downforce on the front heading up the hill after his accident and hit the barrier. On the outside, he's not going very quickly at the moment. He's trying to survive.
The gap to car number 25 ahead is increasing. It's now 10 seconds.
Hopefully boxes.
His steering is bent. Even if he doesn't, I think you're going to be so much quicker than him.
Glen in front is pitting.
Ooh. P5 going for it.
P5.
Oh. Oh. Alvin just fucking got smacked by
Okay, Guy. 15 minutes left. That's 15
the
minutes.
pole sitter. Yeah, Alvin's going into the pits. I think he's got a meatball.
Right.
I could have fucking just checked. Entries. Black flag. What's
The gap
that?
to
Drive
car
through.
number 25 in front is now 9.9.
Yeah, but he hit the box. So I put the buffer lap back up to 1, so it's going to fuel for an extra, like a full extra lap. Just, rather be safe than sorry and not lose out because we're half a liter of fuel shy or some stupid shit like that.
Okay.
I know that'll also probably put Vanessa at ease. She gets very antsy when we discuss fuel strategy.
The leader, Baron, is pitting.
What is Baron? Car number 08. I just want to see when they come out of the pits. So that we can get an estimate of how long the splash should take. They are stationary for a very long time. Ooh, shoo-wee, something's gone wrong in that pit stop. That was a very long stop.
Okay, Guy, the next car is 8 laps behind. Incident in turn 11. Looks like it's Costa. The gap to car number 25 in front is now 9.6.
Shui, P28 McLaren, circulating without headlights. That car ahead of you on track. He's like, fuck yeah, I can see kind of where I'm going because of your headlights. Like, he should really be given the meatball flag.
Yeah.
Like, the only reason he's staying ahead of us now is because your headlights are lighting the way for him to see. If you could turn your headlights off, he'd be fucked. Like, so would you, but... Another car hitting the pits, I think.
Okay, Guy, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. You're reeling, P4 in. The gap is now 6.7 seconds. The next car is Havel, car number 38, and their rating is 1.6. There's an incident in turn 9. Yellow flag.
Oh, he's on the right. Reversing. Okay, cool.
That lap time was 1:46.82.
Yeah, Vanessa tires are turned off.
Okay, Guy, the next car is 4 laps behind. The gap to P4 ahead is now 6.7.
Two laps. Of fuel, just to be clear.
Yeah.
P5. The gap to P4 ahead is now 6.6. The leader, Lou, is pitting. There's an incident in turn 9. We think it might be. Sure. Alright, Guy. 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Yellow flag. Incident in turn 1. We think it might be Lou. Sector 2 is 1.4 off the pace. The gap to P4 ahead is increasing. It's now 8.0 seconds.
Don't tell me. It's fine.
Alright, you got enough in there?
Pardon?
There's enough in there?
For what?
Fuel?
Oh, yeah. Fuel's set.
Alright.
You're getting the 8 liters. Just so you know, there might be a car a couple seconds behind you on pit exit.
Watch your speed.
So
Watch your speed limit in the pits.
P6
Box in
will get past and
320
be about
meters.
10 or so seconds up the road from you, I think. Then P7
100 meters.
will be
50
like
meters.
6-ish or so seconds behind you, I think. Not exact science that I have going here, but okay, your stop was
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line.
seemingly a lot quicker than the other cars that
The guy in
all
front is
stopped ahead
Ren,
of
car
us.
number 40, B license, and their rating is 1.5.
Okay.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Who's leading this race? Number 08. I'm pretty sure the leader just got checkered flag.
Okay, Guy, the next car is 2
mean
laps
white flag?
behind.
White flag, yeah, not checkered. So you have this one and then one more. And then I think as long as you complete this lap as well, the lowest we can finish is 7th.
Alvin, if you want to do one last lap, I can pass it. Also GG.
No, now he's negotiating with terrorists.
B6, 1 more to go.
Damn it. P1 let P8 past him. Not that it matters. Good job. Good job.
Well done, buddy.
Oh,
6th place.
so
There's
while
the
the
finish. Well done.
standings say we only moved up 11 places because we qualified 17th, it does not reflect that we started pit lane basically 57th or 58th, somewhere around there. Yeah, to finish P6. Not a bad day out.
It's a nice
Well
day at the
driven,
track.
Dave. Pardon?
That's the
Nice
end of the
night at the
session.
track.
Like, barring one small mistake that didn't cost too much from me, I think otherwise a fairly clean drive. Nine incidents in total. And for someone that doesn't like driving in the dark, Dave, did quite well.
It went alright. It's redemption from last week.
Definitely.
But boy, we were lucky with so many incidents we just fucking avoided.
Good job.
Any other week you could be in that and fucking we'd be playing golf by now.
Yep. The Avoidance is brought to you by Casa de Jacquinot.
The stream is. Avoidance is brought to you by Giraffe Boss energy drink for thirsty sappers.
One day it will be a real... It'll be a real thing. I just need to figure out how to make it a real thing. But one day it will be.
Watch your speed. Engage limiter. Box in 320
Have a
meters.
look-see. Results.
100 meters. 50 meters.
So Dave, you gained 0.17 safety, I gained 0.08 safety, you gained 49 iRating, I gained 23 iRating, and more importantly, Dave has a number 2 under the laps led column. Yeah, baby!
Bitches. What's my iRating gone to? 21:30. Okay, run the climb back up.
Yeah, not a bad result. Yeah. So I think that's all for today, folks. Are we racing next week?
Aren't we? Isn't like the first 5 or so we are?
Or it was something like we had 5 in a row after this one. Because this one was a maybe. Or something like that. Let's just... yeah, let's have a quick look-see. Shoo we... Where are we? Algarve, Portimao.
Portimao.
I know, I'm pretty sure I said yes to that one. And then I think you changed from a maybe to a yes to match.
Brains, bitches.
Let's have a look-see. Yep. We have Algarve next weekend. 5th of April. It's a morning race, so we shouldn't be bamboozled by all of a sudden we're racing in the dark. 0% chance of rain.
Morning
Pardon?
quali. Could just be a morning quali.
Yeah, morning quali and race at 9 p.m. at night. But we can check on Friday. We can check the forecast to see what time the sessions and stuff start. Okay, yeah. So from us, that's all she wrote. Thanks everyone for tuning in and watching and supporting and all the lovely things. Do the YouTube thing, like, comment, subscribe if you're not. Share future streams with other people. Let's get back into this, seeing how we're actively committing to doing a full season of what's it now? The Semi-Cube GT Endurance series.
Mini cubes. Not to be mistaken with stock cubes. You want to put your steering wheel in the fucking... Was it the Portuguese or whatever?
The Poiki pot.
Yeah.
Let's see. Words of wisdom from Dave there. Yeah, okay, cool. So until next weekend, have a wonderful life, I suppose. And yeah, see you then. Okay, love you. Bye.